Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new video series that we do here at Scailyte. This is actually our sixth episode, and I'm really happy to introduce you to our next team member. This is Anna Dimitrova. So, hi, Anna. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, Kaoyan. Thank you. As you already said, I'm Anna, and I'm the person who is responsible for finance and administration at Scailyte. And I had the unique opportunity to join the company from the very start. So I basically had the chance to grow the internal back office operations and finances from a greenfield.
Okay. So, can you tell me a little bit more about what are you currently working at the company?
Oh, it's the company itself. I mean, there's so many things happening all the time, and with our constantly evolving business model and initiatives that we pursue, that basically there is always something new coming to the back office that the team needs support with, or we need to further develop. It could be basically from uh, any questions like what do we spend our resources for, or how we could manage them better. And then a question comes to me, okay, how we can record time and how we look at this time reporting and how to take the best out of it. It could be basically anything.
Okay. Okay, I understand. So it's ever evolving, and it's always is it either a new challenge or is just a new field that you need to focus on?
Both. I mean, well, generally, finances are always recurring field
Yeah.
because, like, developing our business model, we always have to further design our financial projections or fit in our financial reporting. But in operations, we also have a lot of challenges. For example, just recently, we had one very, very important task to hire a new director in biomarker discovery, and it really required from the team to rethink and redesign our recruitment process in such a way that we not just advertise ourselves good and find good candidates, but really to attract the best candidate for this very strategic and important role for our company.
Okay, I understand. And maybe as a second, as a third question, let's say, based on what you said. So, can you tell me a little bit about the successes that you achieved in the company? It might be based on the last experience that you've changed the model for the recruiting, or maybe it might be something else.
This way, the successes sounds like something that is done and final. And I would
Mm,
say that here internally, everything is in development, in continuous improvement development sense. But still, if I have to pick one thing that I really believe that we do well, it's our communication, because we started as a remote working team from the very beginning. So communication was really a challenge for us from the start, because we were a new team, the team was growing, and we really had to invent ways to communicate effectively and to communicate in such a way that nothing gets lost in the communication if possible. For example, we're looking at something very, very specific, like nothing gets lost in the inbox. And I'm really glad to say that now we almost don't use email for internal communication. We have streamlined our communication in relevant channels. Like, for example, we have a well-structured team management, task management system, where everything related to assigning tasks, managing tasks, contributing, giving feedback on them, then even completing them, it goes in a separate system with a very clear ethics, how we work in there. We also have very well established calendar management system, where we have, besides the regular meetings and how we structure them, who is engaged, what is the agenda, what is the follow-up, very good practices that we have our calendar shared, and it's very easy to set a meeting with the team members that you need in a time, not necessarily with additional communication on when to set this meeting, what to be agenda. It's really streamlined how we do this, and I believe it goes really, really very effectively. And also, of course, our infrastructure with all the files that we have there, it's well established, clear naming, clear ethics on how we work on shared files. So all this streamlining and setting the communication in a good framework, I believe is really fundamental for our organization to work smoothly and to grow on stable grounds.
Can you say that this is part of the initial culture that you guys have built up into the whole company?
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, for us, it's really important to have very open communication, and also to have the framework set in such a way that everyone feels there is enough space to communicate, that there is time to communicate, and really to have all this proactive contribution by everyone, because we're really a small team and we're developing something very innovative, and it would be a huge waste if not everyone is contributing. That's why it's very important to have an infrastructure and to have all set in such a way that we don't miss any potential.
All right, sounds great. So what would you say is the best thing about working at Scailyte?
For sure, it's this continuous development, that the things are always getting better and better, but in a positive way. Like if somebody sees something that is not working properly or that could work better, then we have this open communication and this intrinsic wish to improve things and really to contribute. We challenge each other in order to improve and to get better. And in this context, it's actually the team, like these smart, passionate people who believe that they are building something great, and the efforts are worth it.
All right, sounds great. So just moving on to the final question that we have for today. How would you see the future of Scailyte? From your perspective, of course, and maybe if you have a different perspective of how the company actually is being developed from the organizational point of view.
Well, knowing the people that work for the company and knowing how good we are at what we do and how passionate we are, I definitely believe that in near future we will become a very successful company in the field of diagnostics. But what would be really valuable for me is that we don't become just a great company in the field of diagnostics. I would really like to see our company as a great organization, as a company that is keeping the team spirit, the team culture, and bringing it from this early stage to a scale-up phase, where we manage to preserve this innovative power, I would even say, and this creativity, and really to be an example as an organization, not just the unicorn that we will become anyway.
Okay, great. And just to finish off, where can people find you? Of course, we're gonna share it on social. We're gonna share and find your accounts. But if someone wants to reach out to you, what is the best way to do so?
Well, one way to reach out to me is, of course, LinkedIn and contacting the organization. I'm actually the person who is scanning the mails that we received on the contacts email. And if you really would like to find me, this would be in the mountain. I would be. This is my passion besides work. Really, to be outdoors.
Okay, I really appreciate your time. Thank you very much for the interview. Thank you very much for everything. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Thank you.
Thank you. See you later. Bye.
Bye.